Okay, I'm going to tell you right off the hop that the first time I tried to record this, I screwed up, and it took me a minute to figure out where I screwed up. So the lesson there, take your time, check your work when it doesn't work out. I'm going to leave the right-hand side alone because it looks simpler than this. So this is just going to be the right-hand side for the time being. I'm going to simplify this a little bit, so this becomes 1 over sine theta plus cotan is cos over sine, cos theta over sine of theta. We already have a same identical denominator, so I can add these two. So this becomes 1 over 1 plus cos of theta over sine of theta. Okay, so this is what we got along the bottom here. So I'm going to flip and multiply. I'm going to flip and multiply just so I can get rid of this silliness. So it becomes sine of theta over 1 plus cos of theta. Now, because we're working with identities and this is not connecting for me, I want to get this into kind of a Pythagorean identity situation. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by the difference of squares by 1 minus cos of theta. So sine of theta times 1 minus cos of theta over 1 plus cos of theta times 1 minus cos of theta. So I'm just going to leave this unsimplified. Sine of theta times 1 minus cos of theta over 1 minus cos squared theta. Now we've got an identity that we can work with. We've got a substitution we can make. I'm going to throw, for 1 minus cos squared theta, I'm going to throw in sine squared of theta. So sine of theta times 1 minus cos of theta all over sine squared theta. I guess you can pause this if I'm going too fast. This sign can cancel with one of these. So it's 1 minus cos of theta all over sine of theta. I'm going to push my right-hand side over a little bit because I want to do more here. I can split this up a bit because we need two terms to match our right-hand side. So this equals 1 over sine of theta minus cos of theta over sine of theta, which can be rewritten as, this is cosecant of theta, minus, this is the inverse of tan, so cotan of theta, which equals exactly the right-hand side. It's a fun one.